So as some of you might know, if you've been watching a little bit, you know I've had a 8845P that was actually supposed to sit exactly where it sits now on the side, the left side of my desktop. And then we ended up going with the 45F, which worked a lot better because obviously the height difference, it just didn't get in the way of my, books and collection of stuff. And even with the light, you can see it's perfectly flush basically with the shelving behind there, so it really worked out way better. And this actually isn't the light for the 45F, this is just for the actual 45P, but it's just on there for now because I will be getting the same light but the version 3 for the 45F. But that's besides the point, that's a whole nother video for that tank. But today, so my mom's work is gonna be setting up a tank, and I thought, I was gonna sell this 45P because I wasn't gonna use it anyways, which whatever, the 45F worked out way better. Obviously with the shallows, it's going to work way better with the shrimp anyways. And so we had that leftover 45P that wasn't going to do anything with, so they wanted to set up a fish tank, so we're going to do an 88 setup for them. And today you guys are going to basically see, I'm hoping to do kind of just a fast time lapse of me scaping it, nothing special. I'm hoping I can put something good together. I'll just set the camera up and literally just film myself scaping this until it's finished, and however it comes out, I don't know how, don't expect the video to be amazing, but hopefully I can get some good shots of just me scaping this. So I kind of already have a scape in mind. I already was like testing out some pieces, and I think I pretty much figured out what I'm gonna do. I didn't really want to buy more pieces. I had a lot of pieces. I wanted to use up the big pieces that I had left, and the rest are just more detailed small pieces. And so I think I finally figured out a decent scape with the pieces that I had left. I probably should have bought more to really, really make a good scape. But you guys will see. I think what I came up with, for what I had, I think it's gonna look pretty neat. But yeah, hopefully we can actually, because I'll be doing probably maintenance on this pretty often. I'll be the one maintaining it. So yeah, we'll definitely do a little series on this tank also. I think that'll be a new fun thing to film more videos, of course, and do the progress of this tank. Maybe rescape it every year too, who knows. I think that'd be pretty cool just to change up here and there. Stock wise, I'm not sure yet. It just depends what they want to do, but I'm open to really anything in this tank. Anything's going to probably work pretty good in this tank, but I think a school or something is going to be pretty neat in this tank. But yeah, let's stop talking. It's already 2 minutes into the video, but here you guys go. Here's the, time lapse of me escaping this, and if I don't talk to you at the end of the video, then I'll see you guys on the next one. So I think we're finally complete. Not gonna lie, it's not my most proud scape I've done, especially like I was saying with the limited amount of stuff I had. But you guys can kind of see where I was going with that main piece, trying to have it, almost like a triangle composition. And I try to do what I can. But I think overall, I think it looked just fine. Once we plant it, it's gonna look even better. I plan to do a bunch of stems, like basically just do a round bush in that corner and just let everything else kind of be open space. And then of course we're gonna have probably Boost and Nubius all tucked into these crevices. I mean, when you get up close and really look at all like the detail in here, it actually does look pretty sick. Just like like the 60F and all that, like yeah, they're all pretty similar, and I think it does turn out pretty neat. But that cave feature I kind of covered up with this piece because I really like this piece. When I set it in here, it almost like perfectly kind of aligned across that rock. It laid on there like almost like flat, and I really like how it came down and just kind of, and then made this little hole right here that it almost made it like almost like a log through there, and then it has that little cave underneath. But it's still pretty cool because you see this little opening right here, and then it kind of goes into the cave back there, and then you see back here with all the dark space, it kind of gives a real shadow effect, making it look like there's a cave under there. So it does look pretty neat. And then obviously, like I always do, I always make it look like there's branches going through the middle of the wood, the rock, I mean. And then I did another piece right here coming off. I glued it to this, and you can see I made it go right to the middle of these two rocks. And then obviously there's another one coming here, splitting the rocks. But the only piece I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm sure about, is this piece right here. I don't know if it really, I think if there was another piece that was kind of following this, but I think it's just fine. I don't really have a problem with it, but that's just like my only concern I've seen right now. And then obviously I did the detail again. Um, Probably all I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm not gonna get real crazy with it, but I think that's just fine what we did. And then obviously like the sand and stuff, I would tuck it back there as much as I can. There's actually soil actually comes up to here, so I'm afraid that especially if there's shrimp in here, which there probably will be, that the soil might end up coming up like in the 90p, because there really was no way to block the soil on this scape, just because I poured way too much soil in the beginning at first, and that's what's going to leach it in this front. So I'm kind of scared of that, but I think it'll be just fine. It might get a little messed up here and there, but if I'm maintaining it weekly, I don't think it's ever going to be a problem. But yeah, I took the sand basically all the way around. I placed that rock in there so it can kind of at least stop some soil. And then yeah, I basically just kind of piled high soil back there. I think as high as I'm gonna go, because obviously the stems will just grow in it anyways. But just try to, I got like 2 inches back there, so just enough for some stems to grow. But if I might go back and like add a more hill back there, and actually I just might, and I probably will. I already got that powder down, but I got more left over, so I might go ahead and actually fill this a little higher, and then that'll be pretty much complete. But yeah, I think that's obviously I'll show you guys. I'll take a video of it when I do plant it. That might be in a couple weeks maybe, because I got to get a plant order list first. But yeah, other than that, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.